Hey there guys, Frankomatic here, and this is Genesis Alpha 1, an interesting little game that I want to show you guys. I have completed it once, so I feel like I can show it off at least decently. In Genesis Alpha 1, we will be exploring the galaxy under the guise of one of these many corporations to try and find a new planet to colonize and ruin with our human selves. I played through the game with the Stall Union last time. They start with more resources available than some of the other crews. I unlocked their better version, which starts with a lot of advantages, but I'm going to play without using this guy to show you a bit more about how the game is when you're starting out. When you first play, you only have access to the tutorial, which is pretty basic and also gives you some little missions to kind of guide your way. I want to try out Rocket Star, though. Do I want to try out Rocket Star? They don't have very many resources. Yeah, let's try out Rocket Star. I want to try out these guys because they have 4 unique weapons, and I'm very curious about this. We can also bring many artifacts. Artifacts are things you find in a run that you can start with on your next run if you want to. You would not have any of these unlocked, normally. They range from starting weapons, to upgrades for your character, to knowing where aliens are in the galaxy. And also, I'm pretty sure I have one. Yeah, modules for your spaceship. You can find all this stuff on any given run, though, so I will not bring any. And let's start our mission. Here it is. Your mission is to safeguard the future of the human species by locating suitable planets for settling humanoid populations, which will grow and flourish. At your disposal are Genesis starships and the advanced systems they carry. As you travel through the galaxy looking for candidate planets, scan for resources to build your ship and connect genetic material to create crew member clones who possess attributes to allow them to survive, yet to discover alien environments. Our crew is entirely human. That's all I have unlocked. So let's start.
They always reached out for the stars, wanted to conquer them, like they conquered Earth. And so they tried. And they failed. And in the end, they made it into space. Inventors, engineers, pioneers. What an achievement. Humans. What a glorious species. But they also had developed some problems. Nothing serious, but still noticeable for some of them. And also for their planet. Resources began to fade. Natural biosphere was damaged. Pollution hit those penned up in the big cities. Earth became too small for them. Then their inventors created another miracle. The hyperdrive. Now they could reach not only Venus or Mars, but Messier, Andromeda, and even Alpha 1. A galaxy of suns and beautiful planets. A galaxy full of life. A place they could conquer next. Alliances of their greatest, most innovative corporations were forged, and Project Genesis was born. Large starships, arcs full of humans, were sent to Alpha 1. Their task? Finding new planets, new homes for their genetic treasures. A new Genesis for humankind. Only their bravest, most tenacious commanders were chosen to lead these starships into the unknown. And you are one of them. Welcome to the shipbuilding interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship.
Alright. As mentioned, we need to build our ship. And in order to start, we must have at least a greenhouse, a tractor beam, 1 storage, and crew quarters. We don't have a ton of resources to work with on this start. 13 framework, 5 cable, 5 panels. That's it. So, while I would like to build this ship... I'm going to... There we go. Get rid of all that framework. I would like to build the ship... Oh, they only take energy? Oh, those only take energy. Okay, so we can do that. And turbolists are only energy too, right? Yeah.
This module grants access to the service tunnels of the ship.
Access is not what I want. I want corridor. There we go.
Modules and is available in different designs. Make sure you balance the lift module grants fast access to higher or lower decks of the ship.
Alright, what I'm going to do here is build our ship in 3 segments, ideally. The bottommost floor, let's get down there. Is going to be for where our dangerous stuff goes. And by dangerous stuff, I mean the things that are most likely to let aliens in. And amongst the things we must build...
The Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
Hold on a sec, why can't I put this here? That's the bridge. Okay, apparently the bridge is a little too fat, so we can't put it directly under there. That's fine, we'll build it over here. And we need a storage. Let's build that down here.
This is the refined storage module. Production-ready materials leave the refinery and will be stored here. Keep an eye on our refined storage capacity. If we run out of space, the refining process will be placed on hold. Our refined materials are the source for shipbuilding,
our middle floor
and ammunition supply.
is going to be where we're going to build our crew quarters and such.
Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules. If a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them.
So let's build a crew quarter right here. And our top floor is going to be where our biosphere goes. We need some turbo lifts. Spending a lot of resources on these stupid pathways, but it is what it is.
The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full time of our endeavor. Different life forms also demand different biosphere components to survive on this ship. To compose a certain biosphere, we need special plants. Superior genetics cloning technology is not configured for the creation or reproduction of plants. This means that we need to protect our plants at all costs.
Now, we don't strictly need this right away, but we're going to want... Actually, no, we don't need it right away, so let's just go like this. This is a bare-bones ship. Let's get started. And there it is. And it looks stupid as hell. I'm glad I built it this way. So we are the captain of the ship. Currently, Lemon. Lehman? Lemon? Whatever his name is. The only difference between him and our other crew members is that we are in control of him. So, right now, with our very basic ship, we don't have a whole lot going on. Let's check out our greenhouse.
Survival guide updated.
This is where our plants are that allow us to live.
The ship must provide a proper biosphere for the crew. Different species need different biosphere components to survive. Collect plants from the planets and grow them in greenhouses. To compose the right biosphere for your crew, protect your greenhouses from alien threats at all costs. No plants, no life. Assign gardeners and build greenhouses to optimize the biosphere.
As it said, if our greenhouses all go up in smoke, we're gonna have a bad time. In that we're gonna suffocate. And that ain't great. On the bridge we can scan stuff. We have our robots chilling here because they have nothing to do at the moment. We have a healing station. And somewhere, where is it? Should be a weapon rack. There it is. A weapon rack.
Access granted.
So what we got here? We got a light assault rifle. We have our starting pistol. This uses no ammo. We've got our laser rifle. No, this is whatever this is. Shotgun, it looks like. Got this. Okay. We got some actual bullet weapons with the start. That's interesting. We also have 2 energy barriers and 2 turrets. Gonna pick those up. I guess I can't put this away now. Let's take out the pistol. And go down to our danger floor. In here is our tractor beam. I'm gonna open this and close it. We use this to suck up stuff out of space. Aliens can and will appear in here, and it ain't great, which is why we brought these guys. Set one right there, and we're gonna come under the floor and set one right there. Now, let's use our terminal here. Let's also
Job assigned.
assign Lund to come here. So what we want to do first is scan. We have to scan the debris. We can scan the planets, but we currently don't have a way to get down to them. This is gunpowder. Alright, that's not super useful. I mean, it is, but not at the moment. Batteries, that's great, I guess. What we really would like is some framework. There we go, that'll do. Let's start pulling that in. Uranium and whole bunch of stuff. Alright. Alright, this is all the framework we got, so I'm going to assist in this task to make us get it faster. And now you gotta watch, because this is where our buddies might come in. And we don't want them to come in, really. Alright. 11 framework will allow us to build a couple of things that we want. Okay. What we're going to want to build is a hangar, so we can visit the planets. A refinery, so we can make use of the stuff we find on the planets. Eventually a workshop and a biotank for holding biomass and creating new items of our own. And many, many more things, but those are what we're going to want to start with. The game generally starts you somewhere fairly safe, but it doesn't hurt to be a bit more cautious, let's say. The start of this game will be a little bit on the slow side, which is why I'm planning to try and alternate this with another project I have in mind. One that Cess wants to be part of as well. Oop, we got some baddies. Don't know what these were. But they're dead. Aliens will run around under the floor, wreck up your stuff, try to kill you. You generally don't want them hanging around. Which makes this one of the most dangerous parts of the ship for now. Yeah, I'm going to do another project. I'm going to try and alternate each week. I haven't had time to test what I need to test for the other project yet. So you might get 2 of this in a row. But we'll see. Ah, this one dropped a clone sample. Well, yeah. You've gotten a crawl clone sample. Once we get 10 of those and a clone lab, we can make crawl crew members.
Resource beaming complete. Resource acquired.
Also, these guys are bringing up their gross little blood and corpses, which eventually fade away. But you want to watch out, because sometimes they might bring some fungus along with them, and some of the fungus is very nasty. And all of our framework? Not quite.
Resource beaming complete.
Could put a second person down here to make this a little bit faster, but for now we got nothing else to do, so we might as well take care of it ourselves.
Welcome
And
to
now,
the
let's
shipbuilding
build.
interface. Here you build and upgrade our ship.
Alright, we're going to want to build
Modules
first
can also be deconstructed if you're not satisfied with their layout, or if you have other
16
reasons to
framework.
destroy them. Also, I recommend using this interface for orientation on board. Let's
build our hangar.
Module. The hangar is necessary to acquire resources, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks.
And right by the hangar, we want to build
Welcome to the deposit module.
a deposit.
Raw materials from the hangar will be moved here by carrier robots.
And we
All
want to build
biomass you collect will be
a
stored
biomass.
here.
Biomass
Make
can
sure
come up
we
here.
Always have enough biomass in stock and biomass tanks ready.
Alright, with that,
Biomass is the basic material for every cloning procedure.
we can go to planets and start getting basic resources. We currently do not have enough materials to actually build a refinery, so it's not super useful to do so yet. We need to go somewhere else and get ourselves a little bit more
Job assigned.
framework to build a refinery, and then we'll be ready to go. So we are right over here. Looks like there is a merchant right there. That's cool. And it spawned us in a nice low area. Nope, nothing there. Ah, here's some debris. What do we got? Do we have any framework over here? If we have framework over here, we're going to hop over here and get the framework so we can build our refinery. Perfect. What else we got? Ooh, radiation blue. That's a very important thing for our research. So we're going to definitely want to come over here. And some gunpowder. That's a bit less important. But let's hop over there.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Get this cool hyperdrive effect. Let's zip downstairs and pick up that framework. So let's scan these planets while we're here. As soon as we get that framework picked up... Ooh, a new planet. Alright. We'll visit a planet, and I think I'll call that an introduction video. So I want to see how this turned out. I'm not totally certain. We got a lot of stuff here. Including some iron. We're going to want to go there and pick that up. But... let's check out let's check out this place with 2 sites. Once we get a few frameworks.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
1... I think 5 is enough. 2... Gross worms. Yeah, they got it. Ugh. Three. This room is gonna get super gross very quickly. 4. And one more after this. Okay. And 5. Alright, that should be enough. Let's make sure there's no worms coming up here. Well, there were indeed no worms. I don't know what those were, but they're dead now. So, with that out of the way, let's go check out one of the planets.
Survival guide update.
I can explain this. We go down to the planet. Whoops. I clicked out of the window. We can go down to the planets by selecting them. Like this. Let's go here, because this is the most interesting looking one. You click Launch Harvester. Then you and any crewmates you have assigned to come with you will get in here and go down to the planet so you can mine. You'll have to deal with whatever's down there, but this gets you raw materials. I forgot to build my refinery because I'm an idiot. We can do it when we get back. Let's get out our gun. Once we're ready to go, we come back in here and do that. But we want to come out here and then you can mine away, like so. It's not very fast, but bam. Your ship can hold 6 things, I think, maybe 5. It does have a gun to defend you, but for the most part you need to defend yourself. We also found 2 sites, or saw there were 2 sites on this planet. Here's one of them. And for these, we just have to hang out near them for a little while.
20%.
Yep, got some more bugs coming.
40%.
Oh, that's a lot.
60%. 80%.
I could use my other weapon, but why waste the ammo when we don't need to? Alright. The red glowy guy gets us an alien ability chunk. We need 10 of those to be able to research them, and we found shotgun. Also some arachnoid DNA. There's a second site somewhere on this planet. Let's see if we can find that. I hear you. Where are you? There you are. Give me that delicious biomass. Where is the other site? Hang on. Being followed. Ooh! I don't appreciate being followed. Get out of here. Thank you. Wait. Ah, there it is, the monolith. I forget what this gets you. Usually insight as to where things are. Hey, some free cells. Give me those. And some bullets. Nice. Alright.
20%. 40%. 60%.
Alright, looks like it's fairly quiet for now. We get what?
All phases complete.
Ah, we can learn where mantis are in the galaxy, which we can check on the bridge of our ship. Now, what I want to get from here before I head back is I definitely want the fungus plant. Yes, give me this. This allows us to get N2O in our biosphere, which is important for some types of crew. And we picked up 1 sulfur. Let's grab up a couple of uranium for fuel rods, which are used when you hyperjump for long distances, once we unlock the ability to do so. And some more sulfur so we can make more bullets so we can use our other guns. And this is really how the start of the game loops. You go to planets, you steal their resources, you build up your ship, you start over. It gets more interesting once you've been able to build the things you need to build.
6, 5,
And we will take care of one of those things when we get up there.
2, 1.
There is a non-zero chance that some aliens are going to have clung to the ship and have to be fought in the hangar, which is why you keep it away from everything else. And they did, I hear them.
Resource beacon.
Luckily our tractor beam can actually see them.
Resource acquired.
Where are you? There you are. Give me that. Alright, so we got our resources, and they will be moved by robots into the deposit. Ah, see this green shit? That means there are aliens in them, and they might pop out in the deposit or in the refinery when we build it, which, speaking of which... Actually, let's go check the deposit and make sure. Yep. Let's watch our robots unload these things and take care of any little friends that decide to pop out. That one did not, so it'll probably pop out in the refinery. You can tell when there's a problem because of those things. Oh, there's one.
Resources collected.
Okay. So now, let's build up that refinery.
This is the refinery. Raw materials will be
Oop,
enhanced
nope.
here. This process takes
Put it
time
right there.
to increase
And let's assign a crew member to it. We,
job
get in
assigned.
here, Craig. And let's set fuel rods as our priority for the moment. So now, materials will get brought over here, go into the refiner. And our crewmate isn't here yet, but once he's here, then we'll start going on its own. So let's do this ourselves. And this will turn into gunpowder.
New materials.
When we have a workshop, we can use it to make
Resource
bullets
acquired.
out of that gunpowder. And so on and so forth. We will continue building our ship, eventually cloning new crew members. And, in the end, hopefully finding and colonizing a new planet. Some sort of bug is going to pop out of this. Boop.
New materials have been refined.
Oh, didn't realize that could happen. Yeah, I think that works as an introduction to this game. As I said, I want to alternate this with another game, because I know this won't be everyone's cup of tea. And that other game will also involve a bit of grinding, if I can get it to work right. So, I'm hoping by alternating between the two of them, it will be a little something for everyone. But for now, I'm going to end this video,
Resources collected.
and I'll see you guys next week. Later!